Arnab Goswami on the debate.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome. I can accept anything, you can accept anything, but we cannot accept double standards, we cannot accept lies, we cannot at all ever accept fraud, ladies and gentlemen, or plain deceit and hypocrisy. And let me start tonight by telling you an example of hypocrisy. Viewers, over the last few days, all that Rahul Gandhi has been saying is that I want a caste census, I want reservations, I want more reservations, I want 60% reservations, I want 70% reservations. I think one day Rahul Gandhi will want 100% reservations on the basis of caste. Only then will Rahul Gandhi be happy. But just look at what Rahul Gandhi has just done in Jammu and Kashmir and the Congress has done. They say that they will work with the National Conference to bring back Article 370, which means that all reservations for SC, ST and Dalits will be removed. What kind of hypocrisy is that? You made caste and reservations the centerpiece of your politics, and you go around everywhere saying you want more quotas, more reservations, you're pro-Dalit. But then quietly you go and do this deal with the National Conference in Jammu and Kashmir. Nudge, nudge, wink, wink, don't worry. Rahul Gandhi says the people in India will not know. We will become anti-Dalit in Jammu and Kashmir and say we are pro-Dalit in the rest of the country. Is this acceptable, viewers? Or is this something that we must together begin to really strongly question, that you can't have two standards? You can't say one thing in one part of the country and say another thing in another. You can't take one line in Jammu and Kashmir and take one line in Uttar Pradesh. Then you cannot be trusted. And the fundamental issue that we are having right now with the Congress and Rahul Gandhi is of lack of trust. How can you trust someone who says he is pro-Dalit and pro-Dalit reservations in the rest of India, but in Jammu and Kashmir wants to bring back Article 370, which will strike down any reservations for SC, ST and Dalits? Ladies and gentlemen, you can't call for Bharat Jodo in Kerala and Manipur and then go like Rahul Gandhi did to Jammu and Kashmir and say, you know, these people from the other parts of India, these outsiders. You can't say that. You can't say I'm Bharat Jodo in Kerala and Bharat Todo in Jammu and Kashmir and call all of us outsiders. How are we outsiders, Rahul Gandhi? Ask this question. You cannot be a Janeudhari in Ujjain but not speak one word for Kashmiri Pandits in Jammu and Kashmir. You can't do that. You cannot celebrate Independence Day at the Red Fort in Delhi and support two flags. Two flags. The two flags demand in Srinagar, which is what the Congress party is doing through this alliance and this deal that they are having in Jammu and Kashmir, ladies and gentlemen. You cannot say we will remove a 50% cap on reservation outside Kashmir, but say that you are against reservation in Kashmir. It becomes a fundamental question of trust. Ladies and gentlemen, governance is not about making reels. Rahul Gandhi goes around with a 25-member film crew making reels. But we need to question him on fact. What are you doing? How can you say that you are for a secular India, but then join hands with those who hunted down the Kashmiri Pandits? You cannot pretend to be the messiah of young officers in the forces by talking of Agniveer outside Kashmir, but not have a clear stand on Article 370 in Kashmir. But most importantly, you cannot say you are for SC, SC and Dalits outside Kashmir, but then come back and endorse the comeback of Article 370, which will strike down all reservations for SC, ST and Dalits in Kashmir. Viewers, the point you need to ask tonight with all these examples that I've given is, can you really believe this Congress politics? Politics is not about making a reel with a 25-member sophisticated film crew. Politics is about delivering on promises and belief in something. If you're someone who changes your line like this depending on where you are, it basically means that you have no belief, no strong convictions, that you'll flow with whatever the tide is, regardless of what is good for the country. And if that is how you are, then who can trust you? Viewers, the fundamental issue today that you need to talk about is this hypocrisy. Viewers, please share this video with whoever you have. And let's begin the conversation on whether you can trust someone who keeps changing his line depending on what is convenient at which point of time. Viewers, this is very important because there are forces outside our country who want to balkanize us. There's the American deep state. There is the Chinese intelligence. All these people want to work with people without convictions in India. And the problem they have with the present dispensation in the country is that it is inflexible on issues that concern national interest. The question is of trust. At stake is our nation. Ladies and gentlemen, please tell me what you think. That's debate 1 tonight, viewers. And debate number 2 this evening. She's not in a mess. Is she lying? Mamata Banerjee, I have another document and I'm going to confront you with that tonight. Can you please come out and tell us the truth of what you're up to and what you've been doing with the RG Corps cover-up? Please quit if you can't clarify. And debate number 3 at 9 o'clock this evening. Just 3 weeks back, I talked about the American deep state, viewers. Today, the White House has been forced to respond. And it is saying now that no, we are not using the deep state. They are saying now that no, we are not interfering in the Indian elections. But the important thing, the most important thing, the only important thing, the fundamentally important thing is that the White House has been forced to respond. And here are the headlines this Friday evening on the Debate Tonight.
पूरे देश को स्पष्ट कर देना चाहता हूं, धारा 370 इतिहास बन चुकी है, वो कभी लौटकर नहीं आने सकती, हम आने भी।
Amit Shah kicks off the BJP's campaign blitz in Jammu and Kashmir, releases the manifesto of the BJP. It's as polarized in terms of promises as it can get. The BJP says no question of 370 return. The National Conference says total amnesty to political prisoners. The Congress party says it will bring back 370. It's a huge face-off.
10 तारीख की ये चिट्ठी है। आनंद फानन जब प्रिंसिपल सेक्रेटरी इन्वॉल्व है, प्रिंसिपल सेक्रेटरी को कौन हुक्म देगा? मुख्यमंत्री ही हुक्म दे सकते हैं। तो स्वाभाविक रूप से मुख्यमंत्री के हुक्म पर एविडेंसेस को मिटाने की कोशिश करते हैं।
More than 24 hours since Republic Bangla's super exclusive set the pace for the Abhaya cover-up investigation, there is deafening silence from Mamata Banerjee as the Justice for Abhaya campaign takes a global turn. The nation's biggest question continues to remain: why is Mamata silent when her complicity, her direct role, her involvement is out in the open? Supreme Court in no uncertain terms gives a complete snub to ex-RG Corps principal Sandeep Ghosh. The top court of the country dismisses Sandeep Ghosh's petition challenging the CBI investigation in the alleged financial irregularities at the RG Corps. The Supreme Court says that Ghosh has absolutely no locus standi to make any demands as the main accused in the allegations of financial scams at RG Corps. The question is, why is Mamata Banerjee's main man Ghosh nervous about a CBI investigation into RG Corps biomedical scam? Is Mamata Banerjee aware or involved in the biomedical scam as well?
One of the senior Russian officials had said that US is trying to interfere elections in India. Are you aware about that? What is the response to it?
It's not true. It's a ridiculous claim.
A day after making scathing allegations against Russia for election meddling, tables turn on the White House when confronted in the White House with the charge of its interference in the Indian elections. Nervous John Kirby denies the deep state involvement by saying it's ridiculous. But what indeed is ridiculous is America's hypocrisy on election meddling. The nation asks tonight, who is actually failing democracy across the world? Big debate at 9 p.m. tonight. And ladies and gentlemen, the stage is all set for elections in Jammu and Kashmir. The BJP is saying that there is no way that Article 370 is going to return. The National Conference, meanwhile, is firm on backing political prisoners. It's a big debate on the manifestos tonight, to start with.
The battleground in Jammu and Kashmir is heating up.
पहली बार हिंदुस्तान की हिस्ट्री में एक स्टेट से अधिकार छीना गया है और उस स्टेट को यूनियन टेरिटरी बनाया गया। बीजेपी कुछ भी कह ले, आरएसएस कुछ भी कह ले, हम जम्मू कश्मीर के लोगों को उनका स्टेटहुड वापस देने जा रहे हैं।
मैंने कहा 370 हटाने की वजह से इस मामला और कॉम्प्लिकेट हो गया है। 370 बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है क्योंकि जम्मू कश्मीर का जो मुल्क के साथ इल्हाक हुआ है उसका पुल है 370 और उस पुल को हटाने की वजह से इन्होंने सिचुएशन को और कॉम्प्लिकेट किया है।
धारा 370 इतिहास बन चुकी है, वो कभी लौट कर नहीं आने सकती, हम आने भी, क्योंकि धारा 370 ही वो कड़ी थी जो कश्मीर के अंदर युवाओं को हाथ में हथियार और पत्थर पकड़ाती थी। यहां जो शांति, विकास और सामाजिक न्याय जमीन पर उतरने का काम हुआ है, इसका मूल कारण नरेंद्र मोदी जी का एक ऐतिहासिक फैसला 5 अगस्त 2019 को धारा 370 को समाप्त करने।
Today, the Union Home Minister Amit Shah unveiled BJP's poll blueprint for Jammu and Kashmir. In a blistering attack on Farooq Abdullah's manifesto, Shah declared the abrogation of Article 370 as irreversible and accused Rahul Gandhi of tacitly endorsing the National Conference's pro-separatist agenda.
एनसी का एजेंडा मैंने पढ़ा है और एनसी के एजेंडे को कांग्रेस का मौन समर्थन भी मैंने देखा है, मगर मैं आज आप सभी पत्रकार भाइयों के माध्यम से पूरे देश को स्पष्ट कर देना चाहता हूं, धारा 370 इतिहास बन चुकी है, वो कभी लौट कर नहीं आने सकती, हम आने भी नहीं।
Shah also recalled the dark days before the abrogation of Article 370 and why BJP is committed to blocking its return.
धारा 370 की परछाई में यहां पर अलगाववादियों की मांगे, हुर्रियत जैसे संगठन और हुर्रियत जैसे संगठनों के नतमस्तक होती हुई सरकारें हमने देखी थी। ये 10 साल के अंदर आज धारा 370 और 35A पास्ट बन गया है, वो हमारे संविधान का हिस्सा नहीं है। इसका पूरे भारत और जम्मू कश्मीर की जनता को आनंद है।
Shah also spotlighted the sweeping transformation in Jammu and Kashmir after the abrogation of Article 370.
सिक्योरिटी फोर्सेस की मृत्यु में भी भारी मात्रा में कमी आई है और इसके साथ जो आम जनों के साथ जुड़ा हुआ है, ऑर्गेनाइज टाउन पेल्टिंग 2010 के मानांक को पकड़े तो 2654 घटनाएं थी। 31 अगस्त 2024 तक 23 से 24 में एक भी घटना टाउन पेल्टिंग की नहीं हुई।
The battle lines are drawn and the stakes are higher than ever. The future of Jammu and Kashmir is in the hands of people now.
See, viewers, you can't trust the Congress party. They will keep changing their line. So, Nikhil, the Congress party has become anti-Dalit in Kashmir. It is blocking all reservation for SC, ST, Dalit. It says please bring back 370 and remove the reservations. This should have been the one reason. This should have been the one reason for them not to do this, but they've done that. It's so sad. It's so sad, ladies and gentlemen. People are calling tonight saying, Arnab, is it true? I'm telling you viewers, it is true. The Congress is anti-Dalit, anti-scheduled caste, anti-scheduled tribe, anti-Dalits in Jammu and Kashmir. They've officially taken that line. They're hypocrites, they're double-faced, and they have been caught red-handed by Republic tonight. Nikhil, opening the debate. Sanju, welcome. Sushil, welcome. We'll keep it fast, yeah.
Arnab, I don't understand why do you take reinstatement of Article 370 as being against reservations? Let's just understand what Article 370 was. It was basically a provision that allowed for greater powers to the
You asked the question because if 370 comes back, there will be no reservations for SC, ST, Dalit. I thought you would be prepared enough for my debate.
No. What is to say that when 370 is reinstated,
what is to say?
What
is to say? That is the fact. There is nothing to say.
No. Is there any mandate in 370 that you cannot have reservations for the marginalized communities? There isn't, right? So if there is the right political movement in the state, you can very well have reservations for the SCs, for the STs, for the religious minorities, for the people of...
You're unprepared. You're unprepared. Sushil.
No.
Sushil, you can counter. Sushil, you can counter. Let's keep it very fast tonight. Sushil.
I think basic modicum of information is
needed
for a debate like this. Article 370 created a new constitution for Jammu and Kashmir. Do you know that? In that constitution, there were no mention of minorities.
Separate constitution.
There was no reservation. And let me tell you, the entire Valmiki community, which was in fact invited from Punjab in the late 50s because there was a crisis of Safai Karamchari strikes, they were told they would be given state subject provided they remain committed to what they had come for, which is scavenging. And if their children studied, if their children aspired for a different career, they were threatened with the withdrawal of state subject certificate. So they were forced to remain Safai Karamcharis. That was the state of Valmikis. Radhika Gill is the example, the sterling example of this discrimination. Can you deny this? How can you do this bland lying on national television when you say there was no such discrimination?
On the debate tonight, also have Ahmed Ayaz.
No.
Ahmed Ayaz and Sanju Verma. We are opening the debate. Ahmed Ayaz and Sanju Verma. Ladies and gentlemen, Rahul Gandhi has gone anti-Dalit, anti-SC, anti-ST, anti-Dalit in Kashmir. He is working hard to remove reservations in Kashmir through a tie-up with the National Conference, which says that when they come the next day, they will bring back 370 and remove reservations. This is the fact. Sanju is on the debate, viewers. Huge controversy, rightly so. Sanju.
Arnab, you know that I always come very well prepared, especially for debates on your channel. Let me just read out from CJI Chandrachud's statement in 20 seconds. When there was a petition last year saying that the abrogation of Article 370 by the Modi government is unconstitutional and illegal, this is what CJI Chandrachud said. I'm reading ad verbatim. The declaration issued by the President exercises the power in Clause 3 of Article 370, and this results in a culmination of the process of integration. Thus, we do not find that the President's exercise of power under Clause 3 of Article 370 was mala fide. We hold the exercise of presidential powers for abrogation of Article 370 to be valid, and then in the end, Justice Chandrachud, CJI Chandrachud, pardon me, says, concurrence of the state government was not required to apply provisions of the Constitution using Article 371D. Article 371D clearly says that the concurrence of the union government should suffice and concurrence of the state government was never required. So when President Ramnath Kovind used his presidential powers under Clause 3 of Article 370 and his powers under Article 371D, his presidential powers abrogating Article 370 were declared to be valid, were declared to be constitutional by whom? Not by Narendra Modi, Amit Shah, Sanju Verma, but by CJI Chandrachud, by the Supreme Court of India. So anyone from Mehbooba Mufti to Omar Abdullah to Rahul Gandhi and to his retainer Jairam Ramesh, if they come on national TV debates or on Twitter and pontificate कि हम तो 370 का अनुच्छेद वापस ले आएंगे, they are running foul of the December 2023 verdict on this count given by CJI Chandrachud. I dare you to say that you are going to speak against a well-established verdict which is now in the public domain, because by doing that you are saying you have no respect for the constitution, no respect for the Supreme Court. All you want to do is divide and rule.
May I respond, Arnab?
Yeah, but you know, viewers, a lot of people are calling in tonight.
Let me respond.
And one more
Arnab.
point is,
Arnab,
one more
let me
point I
respond.
want to raise is Rahul Gandhi wants to release terrorists, I suspect. I suspect tonight, strongly suspect that Rahul Gandhi wants to release terrorists who are in prison, because the National Conference Manifesto suspiciously says that the party will make efforts to secure the release of prisoners languishing in jails. Which prisoners, Sushil? Which prisoners, Nikhil? Terrorists. 100%. Otherwise, Rahul Gandhi should say, I will not sign this. Yeah, so you want to release terrorists. You want to, no, viewers, you must understand, this is the worry. The Congress party wants to release terrorists through its pact with the NC. The Congress party wants to end reservations in Jammu and Kashmir. The Congress party wants two-flag policy. Two-flag policy. Two-flag policy. Two-flag policy. The Congress party will not speak one word for Kashmiri Pandits, and Republic will expose this. Yes, Ahmad Ayaz. Don't think we will sit lying down. We will sit and take it lying down. We have fought hard to remove 370. You stop dreaming, Ahmad Ayaz. You stop dreaming. In your lifetime and in 1,000 lifetimes from now, 370 will never come back. Aap bhul jao. We are stuck on this. The people of the country are very strong. We will not allow 370. Come what may, it won't happen. You tie up with Rahul Gandhi and you want to bring back 370.
That's okay. Everybody understands that in given situation, the restoration of 370 is very difficult. And particularly when the National Conference and then the Congress are in alliance, and then without BJP, of course, 370, we understand that it's very difficult to come back. But question is, there is nothing wrong to try legally. Who stops anyone?
No, and there is no legally. What legally? What legally? Why should the Supreme Court divide the country? They won't.
Well, no warrants obstacle. See, there are likewise many rules and laws. There are many relaxations in other states also. So if there was a special status with the Jammu and Kashmir, it did not harm to anyone. Well, if there was a question of ball-making, there could have been some solution sought out. Not that it could have been eroded.
From Baramulla, Mehbooba Mufti lost elections from Rajouri. आप लोगों का वर्चस्व खत्म हो चुका है, आप लोगों का वजूद खत्म हो चुका है, यहाँ आकर आप भाषण देते हैं. Why did Mehbooba Mufti lose Lok Sabha 2024 elections from Rajouri? Why did Omar Abdullah lose Lok Sabha 2024 from Baramulla? And today he's decided to fight from two constituencies, Badgam and Ganjarbal, because he's not shown even
likewise BJP also is going to lose now. No, likewise BJP also is going to lose now, particularly from Kashmir. You can't say that he has lost because of you have done well. BJP also is going to lose in Kashmir. Let me tell you, there is nothing wrong with one single seat in Kashmir. They get to the BJP because of them, not because of 370. But there are other local issues also. There is nothing which the BJP must have done for the Kashmir. And you may see that everybody is concerned. Everybody is connected with the and everybody is concerned how the deterioration has happened.
3 decades, people in Kashmir are no longer scared to say Bharat Mata Ki Jai. They are no longer scared to sing Jana Gana Mana. They are no longer scared to say Vande Mataram.
It's not that to say that Mukherjee has lost.
Okay, so for everyone, for all the woke, for all the woke secularity pseudo-liberals, for all the wokes, the Congis, the secularity, the pseudo-liberals who are watching my program tonight, I want to ask you this. See, viewers.
There are other local issues.
Okay.
Which have in fact deteriorated.
These are not local issues. These are national issues.
एक निशान, एक विधान, एक संविधान से आपको क्या दिक्कत है भाई साहब?
I mean, there are other than things, there are local issues.
One constitution, one flag, one nation, one constitution, one flag. Under 370,
like electricity, water,
water
is not available. Electricity has deteriorated.
Viewers, I'm closing debate one tonight with I'm closing debate one tonight with a small comment. And my comment is this, viewers. And I particularly want to address people who are Congress supporters. Congress supporters have nothing against you. But today, your party is saying that it will break the country, fight national unity by bringing back 370. We will oppose you. Your party is saying it will stop reservations by bringing back 370 in Jammu and Kashmir. The people of India will oppose you. Your party is saying that while there will be one flag everywhere, there will be two flags in Jammu and Kashmir. We will fight you on that. And this, after doing this, you have to answer the people of the country. The people of the country will not trust a party that speaks two languages. It's quite clear. Viewers, the other big story tonight is from Bengal, and as I see it, Mamata Banerjee is in huge trouble. I am coming to you tonight with some fresh allegations of document doctoring that the Mamata Banerjee government are facing. There are two documents in my hand. One dated 8th of August and one dated 6th of August. One of them apparently is a backdated letter. And we are told that the backdated letter was created with the name of the son of a Trinamool Congress leader to give an alibi to the person that the person was not at RG Kaur, not at the murder site, but doing some Independence Day duty on that specific day, the day of the murder. Viewers, this is very, very suspicious. Is the son of a Trinamool Congress leader being protected? Let's ask the question straight. Secondly, is that why Mamata was overactive? Why did Mamata send her two topmost officials from the health ministry to the murder site? And why did Mamata want the evidence destroyed, the rooms, the murder site demolished? Yes, she has no alibis now, Mamata Banerjee. She can only hide from my questions. Question is for how long? Let's debate.
On your screens is the ultimate proof of the cover-up in Abhaya rape and murder case. Republic has exposed the direct involvement of Mamata's ministry in the demolition ordered in Arjikar Hospital, a plot that seems to have been executed a day after Abhaya's body was found. The subject line of this demolition order copy, accessed exclusively by Republic, calls for repair, renovation, reconstruction of on-duty doctors' rooms along with separate attached toilets in all departments of RGKMNH, Kolkata on urgent basis. Dated August 10th, the day after the horrific rape and murder of Abhaya, the signature of Sandeep Ghosh on the order, the mention that the demolition was cleared in a meeting with the Principal Secretary of Health Department, which falls directly under the control of Mamata Banerjee. Three specific parts stressing the urgency and immediacy. All this is proof that there may be a lot more than what meets the eye.
ये चिट्ठी आरजी कौर मेडिकल कॉलेज के प्रिंसिपल घोष साहब ने लिखा है। 10 तारीख की चिट्ठी है। जो हत्या और रेप विक्टिम का होता है वो इंटरवेनिंग नाइट 8 और 9 तारीख के बीच होता है और 10 तारीख को ये चिट्ठी जारी की जाती है। उस समय ममता जी ने कहा था ये निर्णय तो पहले से हो चुका था। तो हत्या और बलात्कार के पश्चात ये चिट्ठी आनन फानन में इन्होंने एक्सप्रेस मोड ये चिट्ठी इशू हुई है।
On the other hand, Sandeep Ghosh has been snubbed by the Supreme Court for trying to dictate the terms of investigation by demanding that CBI must not be investigating the case of financial irregularities against him in the line with the Arjikar rape and murder case. The point remains that after 24 hours of Republic exposing Mamata's apparent involvement in the cover-up, Mamata is yet to respond. If Mamata has a clarification, why doesn't she go public with it?
matter is getting very, 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 very serious now. And Republic is leading a very strong investigation. There is a person called Dr. Avik De. I have his phone number. He's a junior resident department.